Hi everyone, welcome to a whole new world. My name's Andrew and I work at a company called Action Your Potential. We just wanted to give you a bit of an overview, a bit of a history of a very young company. We are 3 years old and we are passionate about brains, but more than that, we're passionate about helping people understand their brains. And these are people of any age. So we work with schools and businesses, and obviously the support that you're offering is focused on young people and children and connecting with their parents. So, in this short video, a quick history of the company and what we're trying to do and how the resources work. So, welcome to a whole new world. That's the name of the company. Do follow us on social media. We tweet, update our social media 2 or 3 times a day, and we're always trying to share inspirational information about the brain, inspirational stories about the work that we're doing with our inspirational clients. And that's me, Andrew. And you can see there's a big list of stuff I've done, but really, I am very, very interested in brains, absolutely nerdy about them. And everything in our presentations, everything in our resources is deeply researched. We're a member of the British Neuroscience Association. We spend a good day a week researching the latest information from neuroscience, psychology, and converting that information in an accessible way that people can access, all the way down to early years. So the program is called Build a Neuro Ninja, and you can use the resources in a number of ways. Before we talk about the resources specifically, I just want to mention how they're structured. So our mission is to support everyone to become a neuro ninja, moving from being a brain bot, following the programs built deep into the brain because of evolution, billions of years of evolution, to becoming a neuro ninja, which is someone flexible and reflective. These are metacognitive skills, taking advantage of the brain's ability to look sideways at its output and flex our responses. We don't just have to follow the programs written into our brains like animals do. We have got much more flexibility available. We're currently working with 140 schools and 10 international businesses, and we're growing all the time. We do one-to-one work with students and clients in businesses. So we take the material that we are going to talk about now and focus in one-to-one conversations on how people can develop daily behaviors to transform their brain. So where is the gap nationally for all learners? There's lots of analysis, there's lots of agonizing, and obviously the pandemic has created even more concern about the gap. Where's the gap? The gap is in daily behaviors. If we can help people change their mind about what they are and how they can change their brain, we can change their world. So, a little brief history of my experience. Free school meal child, first in my family to go to university. Education literally changed the trajectory of my life, and the opportunities it's provided going through university, becoming a biology teacher, developing myself in terms of leadership and management, getting an MA, becoming a Senko, all the different things that I've done in my experience, and working alongside families with lots of vulnerabilities, supporting people to grow and develop, suggests really strongly, held up against the research, that there is a different way of responding to the current experience of children that are struggling. And it's about connecting children, parents, carers, and us in a conversation about the thing that we need to change, which is the brain. And the brain is flexible. So habits change the brain, and we can improve motivation, learning, memory, well-being through daily habits. And that really, in a sentence, is what we do. So if we can get the right daily behaviors, we can unleash the awesome power of the brain. So in order to do that, we need to help people understand what they've actually got in terms of kit, bodies and brains, and how they generate minds, and then how behaviors change brains, and which behaviors are the important ones. Everything that we talk about should ideally collapse into a single day. Because if we can get a single day right, we can then not worry enormously about the future because we're doing the things that we need to do every day. So we say to everyone, you have got everything you need at the top of your neck. An incredibly inspiring, enigmatic organ, the human brain. Not particularly pretty to look at, a little bit ugly with the neocortex draped over the rest of the brain, but an incredible, incredible learning machine. So Google's just mapped the brain, 50,000 neurons, that's 130 million connections, 1.4 petaflops of data, 700 times more storage capacity than in a desktop computer in a single millimeter of brain tissue. We're packing a lot of neural kit. But if we live in our brains and minds by accident in the 21st century, we are likely to have a difficult and challenging experience. We can unlock the incredible power of our brain by designing each day using powerful habits that can transform our brain, and that will transform our mind. So the Neuro Ninja program has got 3 strands. Do your rocks and manage emotion are the first 2 skills, and here are some posters to support those skills. Do Your Rocks is all about well-being behaviors. Managing emotion is what it says it is. It's about learning to manage emotion, and we've got videos that support both of those skills and other resources too, including webinars for parents. The second strand is all about managing the dark cellar of the brain. That's managing worries, building calm, choosing growth, bouncing back from setbacks. And here are the posters for these videos, and webinars support these processes as well, and training for staff. And then the final strand, and this is the uniqueness of our program, because it's about the whole brain of the whole child for the whole day. Well-being is integrated and linked to the processes of managing worry, managing cognitive distortions, and crucially unleashing learning and productivity. So these are those skills. Do your leaps. These are 10 daily behaviors that improve memory and progress. Practice and the importance of designing deliberate practice slots. Little and often learning to challenge barriers to learning, and planning your journey in terms of learning each day, but also managing your day and managing productivity each day. Our mission is to help everyone make their day a masterpiece. And we do that using these Neuro Ninja change terms. So, to change your brain, you need to send it a signal, a message. And the way you send it a message is through repeat behaviors, because your brain is designed to make it easier to do things that you repeatedly do. It's already done it throughout your life. Your brain will make it easier to do things that you repeatedly do. So, if we can construct a set of nested habits that move ourselves in a particular direction behaviorally, we can change our brain. So what we've done is put together a set of nets, which are a group of habits that work together to bring about positive change. A thread is a single behavior, and a daily life experiment is the process of bringing that about in the brain. So change in the brain is incremental, bit by bit. Change in the brain is iterative. One change leads to the next. And change in the brain needs our involvement. We need to be clear about why we're changing. The information about why is crucial to change beliefs. So here's an example of a net. This is a Build Great Sleep net. 8 to 9 weeks of individual behaviors. Each thread is an individual behavior that together builds great sleep. This is a net that helps you build a study slot. 9 threads, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks. Change in the brain takes time. That is why this is real stuff. Change is not instant. That's why we struggle to change ourselves, because we're battling against neuroplasticity in the brain. The brain tries to spring back to its pre-existing structures, and the only way to change those structures is repeatedly enacting those behaviors. And we can explain what's actually going on at the level of the neuron, but we don't have time for that right here. So all of our work is based on 3 big ideas. Our brain generates our mind, like a projector produces an image. You'll hear more about that from us over the course of the next few months. The brain circuits we use most flavour our mind the most, and that a brain deals in this currency of information: facts, opinions, and beliefs. Facts are probably the most useful statements to move our lives forwards. Our brain generates opinions and often mistakes opinions for facts, and beliefs are fossilized opinions which we have forgotten can be changed, and we can have life affirming, growth affirming beliefs and growth defeating beliefs. And for example, this girl's got a growth defeating belief. And in order to change our brains, we need to work at the level of belief first. And that's why the neuroscience is important, because facts are key in terms of changing people's opinions about what they are and how they can change. So we say very strongly, you're entitled to your own opinions, but you're not entitled to your own facts. And we provide you with the facts. Changing your mind is one of the best ways of finding out whether you still have a mind. And we would say change your mind all of the time on the basis of evidence. So, welcome to the neuroscience revolution. You've got everything you need at the top of your neck. And this is bespoke, unique support that is gritty and focused and nerdy because it's about changing people's lives. It's the whole brain of the whole child for the whole day, and it's involving the parents and the carers in the conversation in a collaborative way, working together. So, our aim is to help people change their minds and change their world, and therefore change what is possible. So, the way it works, this is a sheet of information that we send out to schools that we work with. You can see this is for a school in Brighton. The information here is about the skills that we're teaching through the curriculum. And here you can see a set of linked videos. Now, you'll be able to access all the resources that you need to use with children and parents in a similar way in a linked sheet like this. Each one of these is a hot link. You click on it and it takes you to a video. This is only designed to be used in schools. Parents and carers can access the information via the AYP, the Action Your Potential Learn World site, but more on that later on. And here are some examples of the support packs. So there's a whole set of curriculum materials that teach children and parents about the brain, but we've also got a series of support packs which are designed to work with families and children to help them develop particular aspects of their experience. So the way these videos work is, if you look at the first three, all about sleep, the videos are in triplets and they're between 5 and 7 minutes long, each of the videos. So in that triplet about sleep, this is how the videos are constructed. Why do I need good sleep? What do I need to build good sleep? And then the final video is a walkthrough, thread by thread, a video that's meant to be watched perhaps over 10 weeks, pausing every 30 seconds or so as we help people develop those daily behaviours and support them. So there are support packs for well-being, there are support packs for mind management, so you can see things on cognitive distortions here. Each of these are in triplets, and when you receive the information, each of these will be hot links. We're still finalising the videos. They all need to be closed captioned and quality assured, but they'll be all available as hot links, and you'll see that they'll be organised into triplets. And then there's stuff on unleashing learning as well. So that's how you can access the resources, and that's the flash, that's the poster, the Neuro Ninja support packs. Obviously we'll give you support over the course of the year, and it's a real privilege to work with you and together to support young people and families to change their amazing brains, grow and develop. Thanks for listening.